Hello everybody, I am Dark Axel and this is StarTech Create Only Challenge, where I try to complete the pack with only Create Plus and a couple other mods. Let's get into it then. The first thing I'll need to do right now is get my lava production going, for which I will need to make 2 water buckets with barrels from Ex Nihilo, with which I will make an infinite water source. If you don't know what that is, you play too much modded and not enough vanilla. I'm allowed to make only the first lava buckets with a crucible though, for which I'll need the bone meals and clay. From that point though, I'm constrained with using only the Dripstone method. Good! I now have the required assorted wood and sticks and whatnot to make 2 crucibles. I will use 8 oak saplings to make water, and while that gets processed, I will explain what we're going to do next. The ultimate goal in this episode is to make a cobblestone generator. We will need copper and iron plates. They are needed to craft most of the items we need to automate everything with Create anyways. Normally in Gregtech you need to make some kind of hammer, for which I need sticks, of which I only have 1. Let's craft some planks. Sticks. Now we're good. We are going to make a diamond hammer because we have more diamonds than iron and common sense. They're easy to get anyway. Normally you use 2 or whatever ingot to make, oh, it goes on top, okay. Anyways, I was saying you need to use 2 ingots of whatever kind to make the corresponding plate, but we don't do that here. We use the mechanical press, which requires an iron block, which I already crafted, and andesite alloy. Wait. Let's make some diamond tools because I will need the eggs anyways. Yeah, so we need to make andesite. I don't have any andesite alloy. Okay, it's like this, and iron. How do I make it again? Like this? No? Like this? Okay, let's look. So, andesite alloy is there. Oh, it's nuggets and andesite. Okay, I will craft a lot of this because I will require it anyways for everything. For example, I need a shaft right away because shafts, yeah, it's one of the components for the mechanical press. And now I will show you a neat trick, I guess, for creating the andesite casings from Create. So normally you can simply place a tree and then directly right clicking with your X like this, and then you can place the andesite like this. And this is just a way to spare some time, but there is an even better method in this pack, which is breaking the leaves after the tree grows. And let's break all of them, and then instead of clicking only one, oops, that's andesite, only one, you click all of them. And it doesn't work with the andesite itself, but yeah, you're better off this way when you are manually crafting it. Anyway, the press is done, and now it's time to craft an end crank, because I do not have any power yet and I'm going to power it manually. So, let's make a second hand crank. And where will I place it? So, how's the water? The water is not even half done. I'm guessing I'll place it here over the crafting table, so I can simply use it and then craft whatever I need to craft with the plates. Yeah. So, I will apply a wooden crank on it and let's press something. I think I will press first 6 iron for 2 buckets, because yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? We definitely need 2 soon for the 2 water sources that I'm producing. It's slow, I know, but it's a start, people, and I don't have any stress units. And after that I will just craft the buckets. Okay, it's quite fast, I would say. So I need the hammer. Oh, that's not an hammer. Okay, that's an hammer. And I have 2 buckets. I also need the wooden bucket. Wood bucket? Wooden bucket. wooden. Yeah, for the quest. I need to simply use it on the wall. Oh, the quest is completed. Okay, I'm gonna keep it for later for the quest of the lava bucket later. Yeah. So I think now is a good time to sieve some dirt so I get the wild dripstone to start a legit dripstone farm. Plus I really need a better source of wood, and the jungle tree sounds sweet. And to contrary to what I expected to do and what I promised, I'm going to expand my drawer wall and add some chests too, maybe. I still think of it as temporary, but I'm protracting that temporary to a couple of episodes. There is much crafting left to do before I can even automate stuff, and this dirt sieving drops a lot of junk. It's time to make our manual tree farming better through jungle trees and create. We need mechanical saws, and a mechanical bearing, plus a couple of small and large cogs to move the contraption. And I'll use some glue to attach stuffs together, so that means slime. Apparently this mechanical press is preventing the giant jungle tree from growing, so let's fix that real quick. Oh, funny coincidence that it would grow right away. Oh well, let's proceed with the next step. I'll place a couple of cogs like this. The mechanical bearing. Actually, I think I miscalculated. I'll need to tear down the whole tree before continuing. I cut the tree. Now let's get the slime because it's finished cooking. There it is, all three done. I actually only need one for now. Now we need to get an iron plate. I swear I am going to automate all that. Doing this manually is madness. Let's craft the glue first, I guess. And the glue is ready for some gluing. Now I'm going to fix what was wrong with the farm before, that being I need to make the dirt one block higher, because otherwise the building would be too low, too high, and the saws wouldn't cut the whole tree, and it's a mess. I will apply the crank to the large cog. This is in order to double the rotational speed applied to the mechanical bearing and thus cut the tree faster. I will leave the bearing to always place when stopped because I am accessing the chests manually, no portable inventories here. It's a manual farm after all. Time to craft the chassis. And it's done. And that's the saw done. Good, let's apply the glue. And oh, the durability wasn't consumed. I didn't remember that being a thing. Anyways, let's see how fast it goes. Okay, there is a problem there. While I place the two chests, I mean a double chest, I will explain what the problem is. And yeah, if it turns so fast, oh, that's not a double chest. Let's fix that. If I leave it like this. The problem is it does a 180-degree turn every time and I cannot place the saplings. So let's fix that. And let's take it for a test drive. Bam, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5 seconds. 2 and a little bit more than 2 a stack. For what, 5 seconds? That's perfect. I will take that. It's perfect. But then I had a brilliant idea. I will use 2 cranks. Right now I have one to cut the trees really fast. This one to the large cog. And then another one to turn it to 90 degrees. And then I don't have any problems anymore. I mean, it could be better, but it's good enough for me. Yeah. Enough wood. Oh, look at that. The water's done. So let's collect it. Now I cannot make an infinite water source on the ground because it's all planks, so I will make an infinite well with stairs instead. Bam! All that's missing is the water. Infinite water, done. Sand. Let's hammer it into dust and then... Oh, it needs something else. It was not the crucible, it was barrel maybe? Clay, it was the barrels. Let's craft the barrels. To craft barrels we need slabs. Let's craft... I have slabs but I do not have... yeah. Let's make 2. Actually, maybe I could have done 1. So let's place them. Oops, I forgot about that. So basically when it is raining, those collect a little bit of water over time and you cannot use a bucket to empty or fill them up, so that was a problem. But simply placing a block above any height will do will solve the issue. So let's... Clay is done. I need the ball form. Next is making composters to make bone meal. I will probably use saplings because I have enough of them. Actually, let's take this one, it's better. I have a lot of those worms from before and I don't think I will use many. Done. Now I have enough. Let's craft a crucible, which I will need to make... Yeah. This is unfired, you cannot place it, well you can, but you cannot use it anyway, and I need to break it and place it in a furnace, so let's smelt it. It's done! So let's place this on a campfire and let's take... Actually, I think the diorite. I wanted to use cobblestone, but I don't need diorite anyways. I will now make a cauldron, which requires plates instead of iron ingots in this pack. So, I need to do the plating. That's the last one, perfect. So, we are going to require a hammer. By the way, this is a little bit of an annoying issue with Tom storage. You have to place manually all the tools. So let's place this, and the next thing I need is the dripstone. So I take 4 pebbles. I will craft them like this, and now I need to crush this, and I need to put it in a cauldron with water. This is a cauldron without water. Yeah, perfect. And now... Oops, I am error. So, it's not a cauldron with water. Was it a crucible maybe? Yeah, it's a crucible. So, let's take the water. Oh, that's not a crucible, that's the composter. And now... Oh, it's not a crucible? It's the barrel then. It's the barrel, and I have it. Let's make the farm. So here I am. I have built the farm. It's not anything fancy. It's just water on top, then 1 block, and then the dripstone. Let's take the last one. Perfect. I have it now. Lava's almost done. Good. This is the lava setup. So while we wait for the lava to generate, we will make some brass. I already crafted all of the components. It's here, you see. Let's go and craft it then. So, I mean, let's place them. So this is the first dripstone. That's perfect. Let's place it again, and now we start putting together the setup. It's not an automatic one, I just need some brass to start things off. The first thing is the basic burner, which required andesite alloy. Then this one requires another 5 andesite alloy, the basin. Then we need the mechanical mixer, which requires andesite alloy, plus plates, plus a lot of andesite alloy again. Yeah, I feel like the guy saying the square hole, this goes into the square hole, this requires andesite alloy, andesite alloy. But that's just how the great mod is, it's either andesite alloy or brass, and we are going to make brass now. We place the crank on the large cog to obtain a 2:1 ratio to do stuff faster. And Creator comes to the rescue by showing us where exactly to place the cog. So, I'm going to take the ingredients, which is zinc and copper. The first thing I do is place some charcoal on the bottom. And now I need to throw carefully into... Wow, that's perfect. Okay, let's turn it on and turn it. And it's done. Perfect. So that should be 24. Oh, I had one coal left. 24 brass, which is perfect for the next project. I mean, it's even more than I require. So off camera, before I built the Dripstone farm, I have built this little bit of kelp farm. I simply sieved in a waterlogged sieve. I sieved in a sieve. Dust or sand, I don't remember. Anyways, I need to make dried kelp because that's what I need for everything. But I have a little bit of a problem, and that is the lava isn't generating. It's been 2 days now. I have no idea why. So I think I will have to fix that first. I mean, encase it fan and then fix that. Done. This unlocks all kinds of stuff, such as funnels, belts, tunnels later on, and that's it actually. I wonder if the lava setup is somehow wrong, because it's still not generating. By the way, this is my temporary pebble setup. The pebbles go into the smart chute feeding the drawer, which is connected to my temporary system, which is a lot less temporary than I wanted to. It's just to make my life easier in the early game. You know what? I'm going to place it more seamless with the drawer wall. This lava doesn't want to generate. Maybe it's the diorite. I'll try with cobble and hope it works. Let's try and fix this. So, let's see if this works. It apparently did! I just had time to cut a couple of trees and sieve a couple of stacks of dust while I waited, and you see the lava in the cauldron, this is mine! Now if I had some more dripstone, my current setup is slow and not keeping up with my needs. So, one more dripstone for me. I will extend the lava fountain. Last piece of the puzzle is this cauldron. And done! We just doubled our lava production! Hooray! And since we don't have much lava, I will need to make the most of it. Fix it does not waste. Oh, sorry, wrong game. That's a couple of stacks of value ingots ready to be used. Ignore the awkward positioning, it will not change for a while. Anyways, I think it's time to start my next project, which is the last for this video. I need what's in this chest, plus a couple of other things. Let's craft them. I need 9 chutes in total. I didn't have enough before, so I crafted more. Since I want 9 smart chutes, I will need some electron tubes and brass plates. Wait, one wasn't played yet. Done. Now is time for smart chutes. We have all 9 required. Let's expand this factory. The platform isn't really, it shouldn't be so big, but better safe than sorry. So what am I missing? Nine chests. Do I have any? I don't. I do have enough wood though. That's the chests. I will also need an inventory connector from Tom's mod. I need a comparator. I don't have the torches, nor the stone. And now I do. Neat. What do I need it for? Yeah, right, the connector. Let's craft it. I'm still missing a couple of minor components like a fan, mechanical belts, inventory cable connector, fun stuff. Although I'd need the connector if I was connecting this to the storage network, which I probably won't, because I don't want the storage network yet. But let's craft it anyways. Do I have any panels? No? So, this inventory connector here treats all 3x3 chests as a single unit, and anything that pulls or pushes into the inventory connector can access all of them. It's like a poor man's vault, without the benefits of more inventory, less space, and being able to give and take from everywhere. But we don't require any of that. And we don't require those blasted iron plates. And I'm almost done. The smart funnel is in place. I need some shafts, I guess, or this belt is useless. I guess I still need another drawer. Let me put those funnels in a storage. Not this drawer. I need a 1-1. Let's craft it. Done. Would the belt look better with casings? Yeah, I think I keep it like that. Neat. And now I'll slap the inventory connector on that, and later when I have the storage system going for real, I'll simply need to run the cables. So I guess most would already know what I'm building, but it's a cobblestone generator from a certain YouTube user, which I will link in the description. It's from our creation, I think it's the name. I hope I pronounced it right. Funny thing is, I was messing around with something similar before the StarTech Discord said, hey, are you using the contraption collision method? And I was like, what's that? It's a known thing? And it was, and it was a known thing. Yeah, this one is far better than what I was doing actually, so I'm thankful for that. So I need more pumps. Done. Item drain requires iron bars, which are made with rods and hammer, or I'm going to the rabbit hole called Gregtech tools. And file is done. Let's make some rods. Now let's hammer them. Whoa, wrong. Now we're ready to no, we're not ready with the copper casing. And item drain. Good. My original design had the smart chutes instead of hoppers and casings instead of wind sails, and I will do it like that just to see what happens. I feel like I'm not managing my inventory efficiently. It's full of random stuff. What's this? A bug? Strange. Okay. Now the tank. Go up, come on, jump out with speed, don't slack. I guess I'm guessing there with scaffolding then. Thank goodness shipwreck click places them in the right direction. I do not have any range. I keep on top of me because I need to put the lava in. So how do I do this? Yeah, this should work. So I need a gear and crank, none in inventory, go figure, go back down. Now it's ready to go. It just needs the pump in the right place, the water and stress units. Need water wheels. Let's make a large one. Yeah. Let's see if it works as intended then. That's loud. Oh, is it the trapdoors? Is it the chassis? I definitely have to fix this. Let's substitute the chassis with sails first, so I need wool. Let's craft a fair amount of sails because later on the early stages, my first power source will be windmills. Sticks. More sails. Neat. So, I want to know if normal sails work. So as hilarious as the cobblestone spillage looks, I think I'm going to substitute the trapdoors with the cobble. that seems to have fixed things. See? You don't need to follow instruction perfectly. Of course, this cobblestone isn't quite as efficient as the original. There is a little bit of spillage because hoppers capture everything above them, while chutes don't. If you're wondering what's that lava doing there, I didn't have a better way to store it right now. Let's fix the cobble farm a bit more. So, that's going to be max RPM belt in the right direction this time. Yes. So, this is passive cobblestone generation. Now I don't need to collect pebbles and all that funny business before hammering them. That's great. I think this episode is going to be long enough as it is. I've played for about 6 hours, maybe even more. I don't know. And even with speeding up the boring parts, I don't know if I'll be able to stay under 10 minutes. Maybe I'll do it 20 minutes or so. Maybe I'll even cut here and there, although I didn't want to. I'll see what happens to the head in the... yeah, one of the reasons it's going so slow was the lava generating... I mean, not generating at all. I think for 2 or 3 Minecraft days straight, yeah. Anyways, I think next time I will just build myself a couple of crushing wheels and semi-automate cobble crushing into gravel and eventually gravel into sand, and I'll probably choose a pallet of slabs with which I will build a base. I'm partial to a black, grey, white scale thing and orange bricks for streets maybe. I was thinking moon shale, deep slate, some stone bricks, things like that. And next episode I'll probably collect all of those materials for base building, and episode after that we can finally start automating, and that's where the fun will begin. If you like what I do, leave me some love. If you have some criticism, I'm always down to learn new things. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Also, I'm really sorry that this episode came, I think, 2 or 3 days later. And I think next Sunday I will not, or Saturday I should say, I will not post a new video because I have a little bit of real life issues. So maybe in 2 weeks time. Yeah. Bye.